Fox 61 News at 10 starts now.
Several schools around the state are delayed tomorrow as we enter a bitterly cold night. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. We have those delays and cancellations on the bottom of your screen and right now at fox61.com.
Meteorologist Sam Sampiri is here with the first check of the forecast now. Sam, how cold are we talking here?
Well, we're talking wind chills down to 5 to 10 below, maybe even 15 below zero by tomorrow morning. So yes, everyone needs to take care and bundle up when you get out and about and take your time tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, it's coming on the heels of sort of our first general wide snowfall, the widespread snowfall around here. 4.4 inches Liam measured in Madison, one of the top spots down along the shore. We'll have more pictures coming up throughout the newscast. Meanwhile, radar is all clear now. The snow is offshore. But look at these temperatures. These are the actual temperatures. 12 Winstead, 12 Goshen, 20 in Hamden, 20 Madison, 23 in New Haven. Now, these are the actual temperatures. So when you factor in the wind, it's going to feel quite chilly. Here's your wind speeds, 10 to 20 miles per hour with some wind gusts of up near 30 now. And with fresh snow cover, it feels even colder, right? So wind chill already down below zero in Torrington, near zero in Waterbury, 10 in New Haven. So wind chills overnight into tomorrow morning on an average. Now, this is the Hartford area, around 5 to 7 below, but parts of northwestern Connecticut, it'll feel like down to 10 to 15 below zero. And all day long tomorrow, wind chills will be averaging in the teens, even though actual temperatures will be averaging in the mid to upper 20s throughout the afternoon. Diminishing winds, sun going down at 4:20. Take it slow tomorrow morning. I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll talk about the week ahead. Big changes in your Fox 61 7-day forecast, guys.
All right, Sam, thank you. We have breaking news right now out of Los Angeles. There are reports that 2 people have been found in a Southern California home owned by director and actor Rob Reiner.
The Los Angeles Fire Department says it responded to a medical aid request this afternoon. A man and a woman were found dead in that home, and their ages are approximately 78 and 68 years old. The
cause of death, their identities, neither have been released. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Well, developing now at 10:03, while many people are starting to get water service back up tonight, there's still a major water main break causing several issues.
And if you live in the Waterbury area, it could impact you for several more days. Now, the break first started on Wednesday on Thomaston Avenue near Manville Street, right near Sprague Elementary School. Now, here are 3 things to know right now. Both Waterbury Public Schools and Wolcott Public Schools will be closed tomorrow. As of right now, Watertown expects to have school tomorrow, and St. Mary's Hospital says it has activated its emergency protocol, but is still able to care for patients. Fox 61's Tim Latow reports on how Waterbury officials plan to repair this break.
City leaders thought it was just one of Waterbury's typical water main breaks, but it's turned into what they describe as a massive infrastructure failure. There's currently no timeline for the repairs, and it's forcing these crews to work all hours.
She let me know in the morning, but she don't have water, but this complete for sometimes you need to take a shower or wash the dish.
People across parts of Waterbury, Watertown, and Wolcott woke up without water Sunday after a significant water main break caused water pressure for most of the area to plummet.
It was a large failure. The pipe, as we had indicated, was washed out underneath. It has collapsed. It is actually more significant than we had initially thought it was going to be. Waterbury Mayor Paul Pernerski Jr. says damage to a 36-inch transmission main was more extensive than they thought. Crews from out of state are pounding away, piece by piece, to get a temporary fix in place to rebuild the main and restore water. By Sunday night, many neighborhoods had service restored, but the work isn't over yet. Waterbury's water superintendent Brad Millay says a permanent fix will be worked on in the coming days.
That area is much worse than we thought it was going to be. Right now we are formulating a plan B for the city.
Everyone in the city is now being told to boil their water. The Connecticut National Guard is also on hand to help distribute water alongside volunteers, with thousands of gallons given out over the weekend. Still, it wasn't enough, as they ran out of cases late Sunday.
With 115 or so thousand
people without water. Our volunteers stepped up to come out and distribute water. We're on the ground yesterday and today, and we plan to be here tomorrow and till the issue is solved.
It's a frustrating and trying time for many, but it's making Rachel Porter even more grateful for what she does have.
For all the people panicking and saying rude things about them not fixing it quick enough, there's countries that have no water.
Even more bottled water is expected to arrive Monday for distribution at Crosby High School and Municipal Stadium. In Waterbury, Tim Lateau, Fox 61.
All right, thank you, Tim. And a vigil was held tonight, this in Providence, Rhode Island, to honor the victims of a mass shooting at Brown University. The community gathered at Lippett Memorial Park to mourn and support one another. 2 people were killed and 9 others were hurt after a masked gunman opened fire inside a lecture hall during a study session. The community, as you can imagine, is still shaken up tonight, while investigators say a person of interest is now in custody in connection with that deadly shooting.
John Lawrence has the latest on what police are saying and what comes next in the case.
Please send your prayers here to Rhode Island.
Less than 2 weeks before Christmas, snow blankets Brown University as the tight-knit community deals with the aftermath of a fatal shooting.
To the 9 injured, get well fast, and to the families of those 2 that are no longer with us, I pay my deepest regards and respects from the United States of America.
Authorities took a person of interest into custody at a Rhode Island hotel on Sunday, according to a law enforcement source.
When they entered the room, they were able to recover 2 firearms. One thing of significance is, I'm told by sources, that one of those firearms was equipped by a laser sighter, a laser sight device.
Sources also say witnesses of the shooting said the shooter used a laser sight during the attack. The FBI says cell phone data was used to locate the person now in custody.
We are doing what we know how to do in cooperation with our law enforcement partners to ensure that we adequately, thoroughly investigate the situation.
Police would not release the name of the person of interest, but have said the person is not a student at Brown.
It's going to take time. Detective work is not something that you can answer or solve within a minute. It takes time, and we have to make sure that we have the right evidence in order to prosecute somebody properly.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
At least 15 people are dead, including 1 child, after what Australian leaders are calling an act of anti-Semitic terrorism. Investigators say a father and son opened fire on a Hanukkah celebration being held in the Bondi Beach area of Sydney. One of the suspected gunmen is among the dead. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says national agencies are already at work to determine any other links to the shootings, and he praised the bravery of everyday Australians and pledged national unity with Australia's Jewish community.
An attack on Jewish Australians is an attack on every Australian, and every Australian tonight will be, like me, devastated on this attack on our way of life.
The Prime Minister went on to say that his National Security Committee has been convened to investigate the depth of security risk and to ensure public safety. Around 10,000 miles away, people here in Connecticut are feeling the impact of this weekend's shooting.
Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot asked the Jewish community how they're handling the news of their annual Fire on Ice celebration in West Hartford.
I spoke with a woman who did not want to go on camera, and she said her family members were shot in Australia. She added that they are doing okay, but that Jewish people are strong, and this is something that's not going to stop them.
We're celebrating the joy of Hanukkah to spread the light of goodness and kindness into the world.
Dozens of people gathered in West Hartford for their annual Fire on Ice celebration. The event highlights Jewish pride, unity, and resilience.
Hanukkah is not a holiday about pretending the world isn't dark. Hanukkah is a holiday about what we do because it is sometimes dark.
And Sunday's mass shooting at Bondi Beach, which Australian officials are calling an anti-Semitic terrorism attack, didn't stop people from attending.
The Lubavitcher Rebbe taught us that when we have a sad event, we have to spread back and fight back with joy and light and spread the light of Hanukkah.
Makes me feel a lot of joy to see that everyone is such a brave Jew to come out here and speak their true religion.
Town leaders like Mayor Sherry Cantor were present, and law enforcement made sure security was a top priority. The event had music, singing, dancing, and of course, lighting the menorah.
This whole lighting celebration basically speaks to my soul, and it speaks to the Jewish people's. We have a communal soul, and also light dispels darkness. It brings a lot of joy to the community, and it's just something that's always fun to be a part of.
Folks here in West Hartford say they are proud to be Jewish, and that's something that won't end. In West Hartford, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
New Haven firefighters battled a fire at a vacant scaffolding company on Chapel Street in the Fairhaven section of the city. Crews faced tough conditions inside that building, like holes in the floors and a compromised roof. Firefighters quickly got the fire under control, and thankfully no one was injured. State police are investigating a deadly wrong-way crash that happened just before midnight on Route 5 in Wethersfield. Officers say a car traveling the wrong way in the southbound lanes crashed head-on with another car. The wrong-way driver died at the hospital. The driver and a passenger in the other car were both taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The crash is still under investigation, and police are asking witnesses to give them a call.
And we're following a traffic alert in Griswold, where a crash has shut down Interstate 395 South. The crash happened near exit 22. Details are limited at this time, and it's not clear how many vehicles or people are involved. State police have closed the southbound lanes, and drivers are advised to avoid that area and expect delays.